He thought every woman was easy, until he met the wise one. In a busy town where the sound of traders filled the air and the scent of roasted plantain drifted through the streets, there lived a man named Kofi. Kofi was known for his fine appearance and smooth tongue. He dressed well, spoke confidently, and always knew exactly what to say to make people laugh. But behind that charm was a habit many had begun to notice. Kofi never paid. Whenever he invited a woman out, he would order the best food, eat comfortably, and then, with a clever excuse, leave the bill for her. Sometimes he claimed he forgot his money. Other times, he would say he had an emergency. And often, he would simply smile and talk his way out of it. Many women felt embarrassed to argue. Some hoped he would change. Others simply walked away, disappointed. But Kofi saw it as a game. He would sit with his friends and laugh. He believed he had mastered people. To him, every woman was easy. One afternoon, word spread through the town about a new woman who had arrived. Her name was Amasurwa. She was calm, observant, and carried herself with quiet confidence. She spoke little, but when she did, people listened. Kofi noticed her immediately. He approached her with the same confidence he always had, introducing himself with a warm smile and offering to take her out to eat. Amasurwa agreed without hesitation. That evening, they sat at a popular roadside food spot. The place was lively, filled with conversation and clattering plates. Kofi ordered generously, choosing the best meals available. He laughed, joked, and entertained, just as he always did. Amasurwa listened quietly, watching him carefully. When they finished eating, Kofi leaned back and stretched, pretending to search his pockets. Then he spoke casually, as if it were nothing new. He said he had forgotten his money and suggested she pay, promising to return the favor another time. Amasurwa looked at him calmly and nodded. She said she would pay, but where she came from, there was a custom. Anyone who paid for another person must receive a spoken blessing in return. Kofi smiled, thinking it was nothing serious. Amasurwa then called the attention of the food seller and a few elders nearby. She explained the custom clearly so that witnesses could hear. The atmosphere changed. People became curious. Then she asked Kofi to repeat the blessing. The words were simple but heavy. He was to declare that if he had eaten without paying, he would repay it in double. If he had deceived others, the truth would follow him. And if he continued taking what was not his, he would lose what he had. Kofi hesitated. For the first time, his confidence weakened. The crowd watched him closely. The situation was no longer private. His usual tricks had no space to work. Amasurwa remained calm and gave him a choice. He could speak the words, or pay. The silence around him grew uncomfortable. Slowly, Kofi reached into his pocket and brought out money he had claimed not to have. Without another word, he paid for the food. The people around nodded quietly. Some exchanged knowing looks. Amasurwa thanked him politely and prepared to leave. Before she walked away, she told him something he would never forget. She said that a person who lives by deception will one day face the truth in a way they cannot escape. From that day forward, Kofi changed. He stopped his tricks. He stopped manipulating others. When he invited someone out, he paid honestly, or he stayed home. The town noticed the difference. The laughter about him faded, replaced by respect. As for Amasurwa, she remained as she came, quiet, wise, and unforgettable. And Kofi never again assumed that people were easy. Moral: a habit of taking advantage of others will eventually expose itself. Wisdom does not shout, it reveals.